Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamunatira Banachari Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jayam Vishnubhada Brahmans Acharya Swan Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai Jayam Vishnubhanatila Prishta Bhakti Siddhan Saraswati Goswami Sri Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Namachar Sri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Dada Sivasadi Gaur Bhakti Vrinda Ki Jai श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप विनाश श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय निताई गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल ऑल ग्लोरी सिमल डिवोटीज ऑल ग्लोरी सिमल डिवोटीज ऑल ग्लोरी सिमल डिवोटीज ऑल ग्लोरी प्रभुपाद की जय हरि बुक Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya So I continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam 9th canto, chapter 4, entitled Ambrish Maharaj offended by Durvasa Muni, text number 28. Tasmai adata harihi chakram pratyanika अभयम आवहम एकांत भक्ति भावेन प्रीतो भक्ता अभिरक्षणम भक्त अभिरक्षणम तस्मा अदाधरिश्चक्रम तस्मा अदाधरिश्चक्रम प्रत्यानीक भयावहम प्रत्यानीक भयावहम एकांत भक्ति भावेन प्रीतो भक्ताभिरक्षणम प्रीतो भक्ताभिरक्षणम तस्मा अदाधरिश्चक्रम प्रत्यनीक भयावहम प्रत्यनीक भयावहम एकांत भक्ति भावेन प्रीतो भक्ताभिरक्षणम प्रीतो भक्ताभिरक्षणम तस्मा अदाधरिश्चक्रम प्रत्यनीक भयावहम एकांत भक्ति भावेन प्रीतो भक्ताभिरक्षणम। माता जी तस्मा unto him Ambrish Maharaj Adata gave Hari, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Chakram, his dish, Pratyanik Bhayavaham, the Lord's dish, which was extremely fearful to the enemy of the Lord and his devotees. Ekanta bhakti yogena because of his performing unalloyed devotional service. Pritaha, the Lord being so pleased. Bhakta abhirakshanam, for the protection of his devotee. Translation and purport by Divine Grace is Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Being very pleased by the unalloyed devotion of Maharaj Amrish, the Supreme Personality of Godhead gave the king his dish, which is fearful to enemies and which always protects the devotee from enemies and adversities. Purpose. A devotee being always engaged in the service of the Lord may not be expert in self-defense. But because a devotee fully depends on the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is always sure of protection by the Lord. Prahlad Maharaj said, Naivo dija para duratya vaitiranasya tavad virya mahamritamagna chita. Tadvirya gayan mahamritamagna chita. A devotee is always merged in the ocean of transcendental bliss of rendering service to the Lord. Therefore, he is not at all afraid of any adverse situation in the material world. The Lord also promised, Kaunteya pratyanahi name bhaktya pranashyati. O Arjuna, you may declare to the world that the devotees of the Lord are never vanquished. For the protection of the devotee, Krishna's dish, the Sudarshan Chakra, is always ready. This dish is extremely fearful to the non-devotee. Pratyanika bhayavaham. Therefore, although Maharaj Amrish was fully engaged in devotional service, his kingdom was free of all fear of adversity. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurjinimilidam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Bhutair Mahadevi Yaima Puro Vibho Nirmaya Sete Yadamusu Purusham Bhukte Gudanso Dasatmakam Solam Krishistam Bhagavan Vachansi Me Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Itadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Bhavaradhika Madhuri Aswade Sukhakaj Jayati Krishna Chaitanya Kali Prakate Vrajaraj Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So, yesterday we heard that how Maharaj Amrish, he gave up all the attachment, thinking them as asat or useless. And the attachment to someone is very difficult to give up, such as house, wife, children, friend, relative, wealth, all paraphernalia, bank balance, so on and so forth. But Maharaj Amrish saw all those things kind of a hindrance. So, akarod asadmatim. Think that they are the useless thing. Now, ordinarily, the people in material world, they feel they are my protection. Starting with the body, wife, children, friend, relative, bank balance, and so on and so forth. It has been described in Srimad Bhagavatam, 2nd canto, by Sukadeva Goswami. Deha apatra kalatyadisu atmasenesu asat api tesam pramatto nidhanam pasyam api na pasyati. The foolish people, they think this body, deha, apatya, or byproduct of this body, like children. Kalatradisu, the wife, and adisi means relative, friend, society, nation, caste. Adishu can be, goes on, any relationship. The relationship, in this material world, it starts with the body. We have relationship with Krishna, and our relationship is eternal relationship, soul with soul. But any relationship with the body is temporary, because body is temporary. So an intelligent person or a devotee, he understands this thing. Whereas materialistic people, they do not understand this thing. And they think, my body is everything. Bhagavatam said, anybody who thinks the body, Kunapetri Dhatuke, anybody remember? What is the sloka? Kunapetri Dhatuke, Savai Kalatrasi Bhaume. Savai Kalatrasi Bhaum Ijjati. How it is? Yasyatma buddhi Kunapetri Dhatuke, Savai Kalatrasi Bhaum Ijjate. Yatirtha buddhi Salilela Karachit. Janesu abhagye abhigyesu sa eva gokhara. Sa eva gokhara. Bhagavatam abuses them, condemns them, that those people who thinks this body is real, is my body, this body will protect me. Yasyatma buddhi kunapetri dhatuke, which is filled with bath, cup and pit, tridhatu. Filled with this thing. Savai kalatradisu bhauma ijjati. Kalatradisu, along with the body, his wife, children. All those, savai kalatradisu bhauma ijjati. and all the wealth and everything is mine. Yatirtha buddhi salela karachit. One who thinks that taking the water from the holy river will purify. And they go and take dip in the holy river. But they don't bother to hear from the saintly person who lives there. Yatirtha buddhi salela karachit. So those kind of people, say abhigyesu, they have no knowledge. They have no knowledge, real knowledge. Abhigyesu, janesu, abhigyesu, sa eva gokhara. So anybody who has no knowledge, they are gokhara. Go means cow and khara means ass. They have no knowledge. What kind of knowledge? The ass, he carries bundle of load on his back. And the washerman, even he sits down sometime on the ass. And he has carrot tied. Or green grass. Can you help him? Take your chadar out. Yes. So I can see you and you can see me. Yes. So they have the green grass and they do like this. So as think, oh, there is grass, let me run. But abhigyesu, he has no knowledge. He doesn't think that there is enough grass outside here. Why I have to carry all these things? He thinks my pleasure is only if I carry all these things. Abhigyesu. He is full. And the other example is given of cow. So you go khara, go means cow. I also said on Sunday. The cow, one cow is being slaughtered in slaughterhouse, other cow give green grass, she will eat very peacefully. She will not think that next time is my turn. Sa eva go khara. So here in this material world, we identify with the body. And anything in relation with the body, we think that they can protect. Look at such a strong bondage we have. Family is one thing. Society is... From family, it comes the caste. In India, the caste system is there. Right? Then society. Nowadays, there are gender system. Women association, man association. Earlier it was not like that. Earlier it was like together. Now say, women are fighting for their right, men are fighting for their right. It is not before that. They all abhigyesu. They are all foolish people. They are fighting for this thing. And then because of this attachment to the body, it becomes nation. Nation fighting with a state, fighting with one state, other state. Even in India, India is one state, one country, right? There are two states. One is Karnataka and other is Tamil Nadu. There was a river flows known as Krishna River between these two states. And for the water of that river, they are fighting for so long in one state. And so two states, but same country. So a state is fighting, country is fighting. One country fighting other country. India fighting with Pakistan, Pakistan fighting. Russia fighting with America. Like that. Country fighting. People are fighting. But because of bodily attachment, like it must become natural. If, and I will give my example. When one Indian comes to America and he meets other Indian, he becomes very happy. Oh, I met one Indian. If he meets that Indian who happened to be of same state, he becomes more happy. If he meet that person, some person who happened to be from same city, he becomes more happy. I started inquiring, where do you live in that city? And my neighbor, he becomes more happy. And how he is becoming happy? Because he had come to a place where he doesn't know anybody. So at least he found somebody. So he is insecure here. And he wants security. So he found this person who can secure me. If we go away from our natural, living place, new place become fearful for us. And we are protection. I mean, just this example of one Indian coming in America. When he meets an Indian, he becomes very happy. Why he becomes happy? He feels secured with him. Nothing else. He just feels secure that he can protect me. He is Indian, I am Indian. He will help me. Same state, same place, same caste, same family, no what not. So nothing but, security, sense of security. This material world, nobody can give us security. Every step, there is danger. Every step. This material world, pavarga, pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. Bha means boy. There is fear. Every step there is fear. We think that we have so many protection. Here, they said, Deha apatya kalatradisu. Atma sainesu asat api. We think they are my sainik, they are my army who will protect me. Like king, they have army. American government has army, Indian government has army, right? Everybody has army. So a family man, who is his army? He thinks my body is my army. My wife is my army. My children, my relative, my friend, my wealth, all they are army. Sainya. Sainya means army. What is it? Asat api. They are asat. They cannot help. Same thing, Amrish Maharaj. He understood they are asat. Asat matim. He understood that they are just useless. So this is the difference we can see, the materialistic and devotee. Although they are asat, but materialistic people, they don't think they are asat. They are useless. They think, oh, they will help me. When time comes, they will help me. Thus they take care of them. Where a devotee, they think they will never help. And thus they give the attachment. And materialistic people, they start becoming attached more and more and more. Tesam pramatto nidhanam. They are very pity on them. They are maddened. Pramatta. Matta means mad. And pramatta means more mad. Or double mad. Tesam pramatto nidhanam. Nidhanam. Dhana means wealth. And nidhana means beggar, pauper. Or those people are really pity. They have no brain. Pasyam api na pasyati. They think they will protect me. They see the body is growing every day old. People are dying. On time of death, nobody will help us. Wealth will remain in house. Bank balance will remain in bank. Wife, children, nobody can help. Nobody can help. Only Krishna can help. But unfortunately, we have taken a wrong path, thinking they are our protector. They are our sainik. They will protect us. Everywhere the misery is there. If anybody can protect us, that's Krishna. Samasritaje padapallavam plavam mahat padam punyaso murare bhavam buddhi vassa param padam 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 jat vipadam natesam. Krishna says to Uddhava, padam padam jat vipadam natesam. At every step there is vipada or there is danger. Nobody can help us. Nobody can protect us. Who can protect us from all this vipatti? Only Hari, Krishna. Samasritaje padapallavam palamon. One who had taken refuge in Krishna's lotus feet. Sama asrita. Asrita means surrender. Sama means properly. One who has properly surrendered to Krishna without having attachment to all these things. For them, crossing over this material world is, they are not worried. They are not worried. Here in purport, Prabhupada gives example of Prahlad Maharaj. That Prahlad Maharaj, when Lord Nrsimha appeared, everybody was afraid, ferocious. They saw the Lord Nrsimha Dev, ferocious form of the Lord. They have not seen before. Even Lakshmi could not go. Finally, Brahma had to request to Prahlad, my dear Prahlad, the Lord appeared because of you. So you have to do something. And Prahlad went, offer obeisances. And simple thing he told to Lord, my dear Lord, you appeared for a purpose, to kill my father. That purpose is over. Now why are you angry unnecessarily? Please give up this anger. He begged Lord Nrsimha Dev. And then in due course of discussion and all these things, Prahlad Maharaj said, my dear Lord, I do not want to go back home back to Godhead. Nobody is here to reclaim suffering conditioned soul back home back to Godhead. The so-called sadhu, they are so selfish. They go to the forest and they think for themselves. Nobody cares for others. I want to stay here and send everybody. Now, Lord asked, what about you, Prahlad? You don't want to come? He said, no, I am very happy here. How? Todavire gayan mahamritamagna chita. Mahamagna chita. Chita, Prabhupada says, chita means mind. Chita means senses. Chita means intelligence. Chita means consciousness. And chita means body. So the Mahamagna Chita, my everything, I'm enjoying. Chanting your glory. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Todavire Gayan. Gayan means singing, glorifying. Singing your transcendental glory, I'm observing that thought. Mahamritam. The Lord's glory is not ordinary, it's a Mahamritam. There are two kinds of Amrit. One, Amrit means nectar. One which is found in heaven. The demigod and demon, they fought for that Amrit. There is one Amrit. And Bhagavad Katha is other Amrit, Kathamrit. Holy name is other Amrit, Namamrit. So, there is difference between the nectar which is found in heaven and found in Harikatha or chanting the Hari name. That nectar which is found in heavenly planet is limited. But Harikatha is unlimited. You can go on chanting, you can go on hearing. No end. By drinking that nectar from heaven, you develop sense gratification more and more. But by drinking this nectar of Harikatha or holy name, the sense gratification start drying up. For obtaining that nectar, heavenly nectar, you have to work hard. You have to do a lot of piety. Help me. For obtaining the heavenly nectar, you have to really work hard, do a lot of piety. You have to, dig the well, you have to plant the tree, you have to give a lot of charity, a lot of jagya and whatnot. But for Hari Nam, nothing. Take mala and start chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. It's easily available. Easily available. Tadvirya Gayan Maha Amrita Magna Chita. I'm just observed in tasting. Chitta means everything. My consciousness is observed in that. My mind is observed, my senses, my body, my heart, everything is observed. So in my whole body there is nothing but only you, my Lord. That is the definition of Samasrita. One who, for them, they are not worried for crossing Vaitaranasya. Vaitarani, this river Vaitarani is the river where all the elements of creation stage. That is the borderline, LOC, line of control. LOC between the spiritual world and material world. That Vaitarani river. That is very subtle. Vaitarani river, it has been described in scripture. So he said, I am not worried about. And how is that Vaitarani river? Durattaya. It's very difficult to cross this material world. Or Vaitarani river. But I am not worried because I am very happy here chanting. Samasrita je padapallavam pallavam mahatpadam punjaso murare. One who had taken refuge in the lotus feet of Murari. For them, this material world would be difficult to cross. Durattaya. For them it becomes very easy. And the example is given, just like hoof print of a calf. In rainy season, in India we see, when the calf runs, so many small hoof print of the calf and get filled with water. So it's very easy to cross. So for the devotee who had taken shelter, who had taken refuge in the lotus feet of the Lord, for them, the crossing over this material world is very, very easy. But other hand, one who has not taken shelter of Krishna, for them, padam padam jat vipadam nati sam. At every step there is danger. Every step there is danger. There is no step. Prabhupada gave example that everybody is fearful in this material world. The bird, you throw some grain to the bird. You are giving the grain. The birds are eating and they are looking. Somebody coming. They are fearful. This material world is full of with fear. Maharaj Ambrish, he was not fearful. Because Samasrita, he has total refuge. In this verse, the word Aikanta Bhakti Bhavena is very important. How was he performing his devotional service? Is Aikanta Bhakti Bhavena. Again, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, same kind of thing. Ananyascintayanto mam ejana pripasate tesam nityabhujuktanam yogachema vahamyaham. Ananyascintayanta. Ananya means no anya, nobody else, but only Krishna. And here said, Aikanta means nobody else but only Krishna. How to only think about Krishna, that is very important. We have to fall in love with Krishna. If you want to think about Krishna 24 hours a day, then you have to fall in love with Krishna. Like in material world, when a boy and girl, when they fall in love with each other, the boy thinks of the girl 24 hours a day, and the girl thinks of the boy 24 hours a day. That is the nature of the love. Although it is lust, but we call it love. We all have some experience, right? Brahmachari doesn't have, but Grihastha they have. One who has girlfriend, whatever, anyway. So when if somebody falls in love with someone in the material world, he thinks. A classic example, the boy and girl, newly married or something, thinks 24 hours a day. They keep the picture in front of them. Right? That is the nature of the love. So same propensity, divert. Fall in love with Krishna. Then you can see Krishna 24 hours a day. You can think of Krishna 24 hours a day. And how to fall in love with Krishna? By following the instruction of Srila Prabhupada. Follow four principle. Chant 16 rounds. Prabhupada said, our chanting should be genuine, like a child crying for mother. When a child cries for mother, mother will come, take care of the child. She will give up all her activity and do. So when we hear Harikatha, when we chant, helplessly we should call the Lord. And Lord will come to protect. Always. Always. And that is the way to fall in love with Krishna. By serving. Sevan mukhe jihvadau swameva aspratyada. Prabhupada has given us very nice service, coming to Mangalarti, reading the books, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, etc., chanting our round, doing service. And in this way, we'll fall in love with Krishna. And when we fall in love with Krishna, then we cannot remain aloof from Krishna even for a moment. On that platform, we become Sattam Asmartavyam Vishnu, Vismartavyam no Kuchit. We will always remember Vishnu, always remember Krishna. We will never forget Krishna. So, if we want to remember Krishna constantly, if you want to do ekantik bhakti of Krishna, then you must learn how to fall in love with Krishna. That's it. So Maharaj Ambrish, he has fallen in love with Krishna. Ekanta bhakti bhavena prito bhakta abhirakshana. The Lord was so happy with Maharaj Ambrish's devotion, with his love. The Lord also thinks of his devotee. Like devotee thinks of Krishna, and Krishna thinks of his devotee. So much so that devotee, Krishna said, Yoga Chema Vahami Ham. I preserve what they have and I provide what they lack. There's one nice story of one South Indian Brahmin. His name was Pundrik. And once he was reading Bhagavad Gita, and then he came across this verse. Ananyas chintayanto mam ijana paripaste te samnit abhijuktanam yoga chema vhamiham. So he got confused. He said, why Lord said vahami aham? I carry. Lord has so many energy. He can use any energy to provide what devotee they lack. Why Lord said, I carry? Krishna really loves his devotee. He wants to do something for his devotee. For other people, he will let his energy do. Maya Devi or this one, that one. But for a devotee, he wants to do himself. So this Pundrik Brahmin got confused. And he thought, this is not proper word. So he cut that word. Yoga Chema Vahamiham. He said it should be Bhajamiham or something. Vahamiham is not proper. But he couldn't find the word. So he was going to take bath. He was going to take bath. And he said, when I come back from bath, then I will correct it. So he went to take, he kept the book, he gave the wife the book, and he went to take bath. Meanwhile, they are poor family, not very rich, very poor Brahmin family. One small boy, he brought lot of grain, load of grain, carrying on his shoulder. In India, they call kamar. Kamar means there will be a bamboo and both end of the bamboo, a rope is tied, and down the rope, lot of good, it holds the good. They tie with the whatever, like bag or anything you can tie. So this boy, he was carrying the kamar, the bamboo, which was tied with the rope and had a lot of eating material, rice, dal, ghee, sugar, whatnot. He came to Pundrik's house, knocked the door. Pundrik's wife, poor lady, she opened the door. She saw this handsome, beautiful boy. But she saw that, he was overloaded. He can't even walk. Sometimes it happens. I don't know, here you have seen or not. I think here trucks are very good, right? Big, big truck. In India, the truck, when the truck had to climb on the mountain, and there was a loaded truck, too much load, choo, 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 slowly, slowly goes, because overloaded. I don't know, here also like that, big truck, we are climbing on the mountain, loaded truck, slowly, slowly goes. So this boy was loaded, lot of weight was there, and he couldn't walk. So she felt so miserable after all. Maybe he is struggling too much. Tell him to stand. Stand up. So this, she said, what are these things? Why you brought all these things? What is this? He said, my dear mother, your husband has sent this thing for you, for the house. He said, what is this thing? He said, rice, ghee, dal, sugar, wheat, etc. All household thing. Oh, why? We don't need this thing. Why did he do that thing? And why so much? You are such a small boy. He said, I told him that I cannot carry so much. But he became angry and he beat me. And he took out his back and said, look, you can see here, all scratch why they are on his back. So Brahmani became so upset. seeing the handsome, beautiful boy, and he has been beaten. She thought, my husband, such a nice, great Brahman, how he became so cruel? How he became so cruel? He became so greedy for the wealth. He gave all his Brahmanical quality. And she became very angry. So what she did, she had cooked everything, whatever, and she was waiting for her husband to come back to it. But after this boy came, she was saying, please come sit down, have lunch and go. He said, no, I have to go, otherwise if he see me again, he will beat me, so I am going. The boy ran away. Then the Brahman comes, Pundarik Brahman, and what he is seeing, his wife is eating. So he was surprised, because in India, our Vedic culture is, wife does not eat till her husband eats. First she will feed her husband, and then she will eat. A remnant of the husband. I'm just talking by the culture. So that she will eat a remnant of the husband. Nowadays they become advanced. They eat with the husband. Anyway, I don't want to go into that. But anyway, that was the Vedic culture. So when Pundarik Brahman came, and he saw that she is eating before him, he said, what happened to you today? She didn't say. Again he asked, I am asking to you, what happened to you today? She didn't say. Again he asked, what happened to you today? Then she looked. He said, yes, I am asking same question to you. What happened to you today? So the argument started. Then he said, but I just went to take bath. I am coming. And how come you are changed? You are eating. He said, then she said, if you can change, I can also change. I said, what did I do? What I changed? He became so cruel. I knew my husband, such a nice, saintly person. He became so cruel. Such a small boy. He became so greedy for the wealth that not only he forced him to bring, he was not bringing him when he beat him. And he said, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Then she told all the story what happened. Then the Brahman, Pundarik, asked his wife, please bring that book I gave to you. Please bring that book. When she got the book, he opened the page. Where he had cut, it was clear. And again came, Yoga Chema Mahamiham. Pundarik started crying. And he told his wife, my dear beloved wife, you are so fortunate. You are so fortunate that you have darshan of Lord. I am offender. I doubt on the word of the Lord. Bhagavad Gita. See, he says, Yoga Chemo Hamiham. I provide what they lack. And I had doubt that why Lord should personally provide. So I cut it. And now it is cleared. So what you saw the mark, that mark was that what I have cut. So each word of Bhagavad Gita is none different from Krishna. None different from Krishna. So Lord provide what we lack. And Lord preserve what we have. Krishna is our protector. Nobody can protect. Bhagavatam said, who can protect? Medicine is meant for curing the patient. In spite of having so much medicine, still so many patients are dying. Mother is there to protect a child. In front of mother, child dies. The boat is meant for crossing the river. Many people die in the boat accident. So there is no security in this material world. Nobody can protect. Only Krishna can protect. And that is one of the anga of Saranagati. Avasya Rakhiva Krishna Vishwasapalan. We should have firm faith that Krishna will protect. Here Maharaj Amrish, Ekanta Bhakti Bhavena Prito Bhakta Abhirakshanam. Bhakta Abhirakshanam. For the protection of the devotees, the Lord was so pleased with Maharaj Amrish devotion, Ekantik Bhakti. For the protection of devotee, he asked his Sudarshan Chakra, please go. See, not only Amrish, Lord was happy. Ekanta Bhakti Bhavena. If anybody who does this bhakti, devotion, ekantik way, unalloyed way, anya vilasta sunya, then the Lord becomes very happy, prito, and being so happy, first thing he tells Sudarshan, go and protect devotee. He sends Sudarshan. Now, Maharaj Amrish has given up all those Sainik for whom people they think that will protect me, body, wife, children, wealth, etc. Now he has given up. So enemy will come, they will attack. Then who will protect? The Lord sends Sudarshan. So the 4 weapons the Lord has keeps Sankha, Chakra, Gada and Padma. Out of these 4, 2 are meant for the lotus is meant to please devotee. The conch shell is meant to encourage devotee. And Sudarshan and club, Gada is meant for protecting devotee. When Dhruv Maharaj had darshan of the Lord, he wanted to say something, but he couldn't say. So what did Lord do? He lifted his conch shell and he touched. He touched the chin. He touched the kapol. क्या बोलने इसको? Chick. He touched the cheek of Dhruv Maharaj. And then Dhruv Maharaj got all the knowledge. Encouragement. By the conch shell we get encouragement. By the lotus we get joy. And Sudarshan Chakra and the club of the Lord is for protection of the devotees. For those devotees who perform Ekantik Bhakti. So Maharaj Amrish has performed Ekantik Bhakti. Therefore, he was always protected by Sudarshan Chakra. So we will be reading later on that how when Durvasa tried to do his Durvasa Giri, then Sudarshan Chakra came behind him. That will be studying. To summarize this verse, we all are protected by Sudarshan Chakra, provided we do Ekantik Bhakti. We do everything for pleasure of Lord. We do things which can please Krishna. If please Krishna, then we are protected. If Krishna is not happy, nobody can be protected. There will be always a problem. Samasritaji padapallavam pallavam. Let's take shelter of Krishna. Let us fall in love with Krishna. And Krishna will think of us 24 hours. As we think of him 24 hours. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Any comment or question? Srila Prabhu?
Thank you so much, Devakinandana Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
I was just thinking on Krishna providing that type of protection for the unalloyed devotee, and how Krishna's protection manifests on, the beginner devotee or the aspiring devotee. We pray every day to Lord Nrsingadev, and in one sense, sometimes we see devotees going to different trials and tribulations, and sometimes even, some physical harm, sometimes even accident and death. So how can we understand and have faith that Krishna is knowing by us or not knowing by us, aspiring devotees, those who have come to the shelter of the devotees of the Lord, being protected by him.
Krishna is pakka businessman. He is businessman. Krishna is businessman. He says in Bhagavad Gita, E yatha mam prapadante ta tathaiva bhajamyam. It depends on our surrendering. How much we are surrendered. The much we are surrendered, much we are protected. His protection is also conditional, not unconditional. Sarvadharmana parityajya mam ekam saranam vraja. Give up everything, just surrender to me. I'll protect you. Ma suchaha. So it depends on our surrender. The ball is in our court. If we surrender 100%, Krishna will say, I'll protect 100%. Surrender 1%. Krishna does not see what you are giving him. Krishna sees what you are holding it. If you have 100 rupees and you give 99 rupees to Krishna and keep 1 rupee with you or $1 with you, Krishna has eyes on their $1, not $99. So you see what you are holding. Therefore, devotee of the Lord, the unalloyed devotee of the Lord, they don't hold anything, they give everything. And as far as the ordinary way of protection, yes, that depends on our karma. If we do good karma, the Lord has multiple energy which will take care of us. Even the army, government, they are also Krishna's energy. The king is the representative of the Lord. Nardeva, that is also arrangement of the Lord. So if you want to be under direct protection of the Lord, then you have to surrender. We all have to surrender 100%. He protects us according to our surrender. Clear? Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu, for your class. You made the point that your last point, according to how we surrender, and if we're performing ekanta bhakti, then we have protection from the Lord. So my question is that when we see devotees, some devotees flourishing with money, wealth, health, the tendency is that, at least I thought in the beginning, they must be performing ekanta bhakti, and they could be. But how do we give up this conception that there's many devotees who externally had bad karma like Vitrasura, but he was also performing ekanta bhakti. So how do we get this mentality that, or aspire for devotees, they must be performing ekanta bhakti if they have wealth, health, but they still could be internally miserable, still miserable. So how do we get with this ideal that ekanta bhakti means results, external?
There are no misconception. They're very clear that if you think only of Krishna, nothing else, then Krishna will give what is good for you. For Sudama, it was good to be in poverty-stricken situation. Krishna knew that if I give too much wealth to him, he will forget me. So he kept him like that. Not only that, when he went to Dwarika, when he was coming back, he did not give anything. He didn't give anything. But Sudama was not disturbed. He was ekanta bhakta. While he coming, he was dancing in happiness. He said, Kwaham daridra papiyan, kwa Krishna Sriniketana. Where I am wretched, poor, son of a Brahman, and where is Krishna Dwarikadhish? He embraced me. He made me sit on his own throne. He washed my feet. God Lakshmi was chammering me. He was just in bliss, oceanic, in the love of Krishna. And just thinking that thing, when he came, his village, Porbandar, then he saw a big palace. So he started wondering, did I forget my address or what? What happened? And then here his wife, beautifully decorated, welcoming her husband. And when he looked at his wife, wow, so much jewelry and all these things. So Krishna did not give Sudama that time. But he gave him just to protect his devotion. The Lord protects devotion of the devotee. On the other hand, Dhruv Maharaj, when he had darshan of the Lord, he was feeling guilty. What did I do? Why did I pray for this broken piece of the glass? Why did I come for that? Like vomiting, he was feeling so bad. Why did I do that thing? And there, Lord told him, he gave so much opulence to him. He told, you can live so many years, enjoy your life, and end of the life you will come to me. Same with Prahlad Maharaj. So, the Lord protects the devotion of the devotee. The devotee who are not attached to material thing, the Lord gives them everything that they need to perform devotional service. But they are not attached to all those things. They are only attached to Krishna. That is called Ekantik Bhakta. They don't see anything else but only Krishna. Pundrik Vidyanidhi, he was living luxurious life. He had all silk cloth, sitting on silk bed. He was chewing pan, and he had, this pot to spit the pan, everything. He was like materialistic. The Pandit got bewildered. What is this thing? They say that he is such a great Vaishnava, and he is like materialistic. Then, when the devotees started chanting, Aho Bakiyam Stanakala Kota, when these two verses of Bhagavatam were chanted, he became mad in ecstasy, and he broke everything, all the wealth, boom, everything. See? So outwardly may appear, but internally, those Ekantik Bhakta, we cannot see them. This is between Krishna and the devotee. This is between you and Krishna, between me and Krishna. I cannot see what kind of Ekanta Bhakta you are. You cannot see me. I am not, but in others. This is between Krishna. Krishna can see. So, Ekanta Bhakta does not mean devotee, they give up. They have no attachment. They have only attachment with Krishna. But Krishna gives to devotee. There are two things. One thing that I want, another thing Krishna gave him. They're different things. So Ekanta Bhakta or Ekanta Bhakta in all situations. Like, I gave two examples. I gave Sudama, one Ekanta Bhakta, whether he got or not doesn't make difference. Same way, Dhruv Maharaj, Pundrik Vidyanidhi. So Ekanta Bhakta means their connection with Krishna, that's it. All right, we will go to break Ekadasi now. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.